Hello and welcome to another episode of Andy Akright History. We are here at the intersection of 50th and Grant in Merriam, Kansas. We are at the Walker School, site of former Madam C.J. Walker School, built about 1860 to house the black students of South Park area until 1949. It is now the Philadelphia Missionary Baptist Church. This area used to be called South Park, and when South Park built a new elementary, only white students were allowed to go there, and the African American students had to go to Walker School. Walker School had dirt floors, no restrooms inside, and had very few materials. And a woman named Esther Brown, a white woman, helped with this movement, and they helped with all the teachers walking out of South Park Elementary to say, we're not going to stand for this anymore. And they took the case all the way to the Kansas Supreme Court. And the Kansas Supreme Court in 1949 desegregated all of the schools. So the schools in Johnson County, Kansas were segregated, including the high schools, and there actually was no high school for black students. So there was this Walker School, and there was no high school, so they could not go to high school in Johnson County until 1949, when the Kansas Supreme Court desegregated. Later on, Brown versus Board of Education would come around, and the United States Supreme Court would desegregate all schools in the United States, and that came out of Topeka, and Esther Brown was also involved in that movement. So Esther Brown and Nutter, as another name, a teacher who was very involved with South Park Elementary, they walked out to say, we're not doing this anymore. And teachers from Walker Elementary started teaching out of their houses until the Kansas Supreme Court desegregated schools, leading to the desegregation of all schools right here in Merriam, Kansas.